Yo, people, listen up. Right, put my shit on flight mode. I even had it written at the top of my notes, flight mode, forgot to put it in flight mode. Totally distracted, but listen. I ain't unloaded the video off my phone yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a long video or what, yeah, because I don't know how much I ain't really figured out the space, how many gigabytes and I got on my phone. But anyway, let's fucking crack back into this dog shit about enlightenment, yeah. Right then, where was it about this meditation, right? Fuck's sake. What a fucking disturbance, man. So, right, what I'm saying here on part one, yeah, is this, right? When you slow the thoughts down, yeah, what starts to happen is, yeah, it's just obviously blatant, yeah, that you ain't responsible for the thoughts, right? They're just coming from somewhere else, right? Now, can connect this with my other video I was rambling on about with the infinite intelligence, yeah, which I ain't started with these videos. These are many introductories to these subjects, right? The many introductories. These are like just surface level attacks of what we're going to go into. Let me tell you that, right? But anyway, let's carry on with it. Yeah. Let's carry on with it. So basically, yeah, this thing it's like blatant evidence. Yeah, when you start seeing how random and disconnected from anything else you've been thinking, these thoughts what come through. Once you slow it down, this is only once you've slowed it down. Yeah, this is why you're meditating, right? So basically, they call it monkey mind, right? You've heard this probably before, the monkey mind, yeah. So basically, it's like a crazy fucking monkey out of control. You know, if you've had a few drinks, you've had an argument with somebody, yeah, one of your family members or your spouse or whatever, yeah. You know, a fucking somebody talking in your head, like it ain't literally somebody talking to you, it's you doing the talking. But like you're thinking all mad stuff out of control, that's monkey mind. Now some people have that all the time. I get it now and again, do you know what I mean? You used to have it more, obviously. But this is what the meditation does, and ultimately the enlightenment gets rid of this monkey completely. This monkey is the ego. It's the self-image, the thing, the illusion of the self, what you think you am. If you look deep enough, what you think you am is absolute crock of shit, man. It's just nothing like that at all, right? So then there's all these other thought tricks and that what you can start doing, and then this all start giving you evidence to say, perhaps there's something. Perhaps there's something to this, like, do you know what I mean? Perhaps I ain't wasting my time with this hocus pocus, airy fairy stuff, fucking pie in the sky, fucking shenanigans, mystical shenanigans. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. So anyway, so where we're going with all this spiritual enlightenment stuff. So like basically the chances of me and you of ever getting enlightened, probably me, I've probably got a better chance than you watching this. Some of you mates, there might be somebody even watching this enlightened. I doubt it, but you know. So basically, the chances of us getting enlightened are pretty slim here. But when we're going to be talking about meditation so much and whatever, yeah, it's going to keep coming up so much. This enlightenment is right. So if you look at, like, if you got like bad neurosis and that, yeah, you go walking around, you're stressed all the time, perhaps you can't sleep even, I don't know. You know, this monkey mind what I'm on about, yeah, it's just like this niggling thing where it's your own thoughts, so to speak. I ain't saying there's someone talking in your head like him some fucking nutcase, and I ain't gonna say it like that. It's like, it seems to be like when you clear your mind and you meditate and that, it seems to be like there's two of you. There's like the monkey mind, and then you. It seems like it's more realistic for you to be the observer, observing the monkey, what's doing all the talking, and then you think it's yourself, well, how can it be me and somebody else. Don't make sense, especially for all is one. Do you know what I mean? But even inside the matrix, right? Even that looks weird, doesn't it? That you got two aspects of you. One of you saying, "Oh, I wish I was calm and had an unperturbed mind," and then you got another party saying, "Go and fucking kill the bitch. Go and smack that geezer in the face. Go and do you know what I mean? It happens to people sometimes, you know what I mean? Or, not just violence, for gossip. Oh, I wonder why she bought that red shirt for. She's going to look like a right dick in the club with that red shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's non-stop, because the tentacles of this go into every fucking party of life, I'm telling you, right? But let's try and keep it simple, Simon, for the time being, yeah, just to start off. We don't want to get too esoteric straight away, do we? Right, so, right, where we're going with this enlightenment chat now, right? So, basically, me and you ain't got much chance of getting a full awakening, but you can experience some art in there. This is where my next thing comes in, this little note. I've got my little notebooks here, my little pink notebook, right? There's other ways of attaining enlightenment apart from meditating for fucking 40 years in a cave in India or in a monastery in the Shaolin temple in China, whatever it is. That ain't the only way. There's different ways to do it. Yeah, that's the old school way. That's the hard way. But I've got a little couple of notes here explaining it. 21st century style here now. On you lot, right? Whoever's got this far in the video, like, especially if you've watched the whole of part one, if you're like halfway through part two now, I got a little, and you're still watching the video, not just because you like watching my new spot and my bald head, yeah, because you're actually a little bit interested in the topic. You got to go over to actualize.org on YouTube. Yeah, check out my man over there, Leo. He's a bald fuck as well, right? The geezer's highly advanced. I was younger than me, but he's advanced to fuck, yeah. He just studies all the time, yeah, night and day, all his life. He's just studied philosophy and all this mystical shit. Right? So I wanted to go over to his channel, subscribe to him, obviously. Right? You can go wash his fucking car and his dishes for all I care, right? Go over to my man on YouTube, yeah, actualized.org, right? Leo, the guy's name is, yeah, the geezer got pure videos on there, yeah. He's got personal development stuff in the Matrix, and he's got a whole lot of videos outside the Matrix stuff, the non-dual stuff, the spiritual enlightenment stuff, yeah. Go over there, watch all these videos for 10 fucking times, yeah. First start that, and then my man is skimming the top of the surface. That go and watch all his enlightenment videos. He's got fucking dozens and dozens on enlightenment. Go and watch all them 10 times, some of them an hour, 2 hours long and that, right? Go and watch his one called Gödel, Escher and Bosch. Gödel, Escher and Bosch, right? What's it called? Gödel's incompleteness theorem, right? Go and watch that one, yeah. Blow your face off. Super high advanced, too advanced for me, right? But anyway, right, I want to go and watch all these dudes' video, and then I want you to watch his 5-MeO DMT video, right? This is the trick. This is the magic pill, the magic trick to enlightenment and God, right? God, the G word, right? So, what we're on about now, right? I've got some kind of eyelash or something distracting me now. It's never-ending distractions today. So anyway, what we're talking about now, 5-MeO DMT. What the fuck's he on about now? Can you say? Right. You probably heard of DMT, but this ain't the DMT you've heard of, probably. You talking about the one you've heard of, or probably even smoked, knowing you crazy motherfuckers, right, is a substance called NN-DMT. Now, I ain't on about that. That's some crackhead drug. We ain't feeling none of that, right? what am I now? I ain't had this yet. I'm planning to take it in 6-7 years time, right, when I've got my shit together, yeah, got all my wisdom, man. Right, basically, yeah, this one I'm talking about ain't the NNN DMT fucking methods and that, right? Saying this one, yeah. This one's called 5-MeO DMT. I don't know, to scrape it off some Colorado River Toad or something, yeah. And it has to go into China in a laboratory and then compounds changed and whatever. It is illegal laboratories, I don't know. Right, so basically, yeah, what this thing does, you have to like snort it off, free basic like a fucking crack pipe, yeah. I don't know. I think you can do it anally as well. I don't know if you can inject it or what, I don't know, but I know you can snort it, right? Now, me personally, I don't snort fuck all, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably just rub it into my ball patch or something. Anyway, right, so this 5-MeO DMT, what the fuck's this? Right, now, obviously, again, you gotta go and do your research, man. Do your research. We're researchers over here. That's what we are. We're fully fledged fucking researchers, man. You know what I'm saying? Right, so I went to go and do some research on this 5-MeO substance, right? Basically, what it is, to call it the magic pill, yeah, to enlightenment and God, or your maker, or whatever it is, your deity, whatever it is for you, man. Right, could be fucking dead great nun or whatever it is, I don't know. Right, so basically, what we're talking about now, this 5-MeO substance, yeah, basically, now you can get a full, we believe, right, that you can get a full fucking awakening breakthrough off if you have a big breakthrough dose. Like, basically supposed to build it up and have a little bit at first. What happens is, yeah, it's like mushrooms or some mad trip, I don't know, I ain't done it, so I'm just going off my boy Leo, what he's told me, and what a couple of other books and videos have said about it. Yeah, it's proper non-mainstream stuff we're talking about now. She's totally removed from the herd, right? So, you know, herd mentality already now. Jog on to somebody else's YouTube channel with your herd mentality. Right? So anyway, this 5-MeO DMT thing, apparently you blast it, whatever it is, snorting, whatever it is, yeah. So you have it, and basically you go to the absolute infinite. Apparently, the absolute infinite. Now, what's the absolute infinite? I'm talking about the universe as a whole, or the multiverse, whatever it is, or this 11-dimensional hyperspace, or string theory, whatever it is, right? It's all wrapped in with that fucking saucy stuff, isn't it, right? So, what we're talking about, fucking infinity, right, or the absolute infinite. Now, again, requires a whole nother video, the absolute infinite. Basically, what it means is this thing going back to the Torah Boros, where all is one, or you could call absolute infinity, you could call it everything, but at the same time it's called nothing. It's the same things, full circle, right? We'll get to that in another video, right? Fuck, man, I'm gonna be making videos for the rest of my life about all this stuff. I love it, right? So anyway, so what am I on about now with this absolute infinity and that? Right, so I'm talking about now, this is, you've heard me talk before about the mystical kernels of the traditional religions like Christianity, Judaism, Islam, right? Now, this is what I'm talking about when I talk about the absolute truth, right? It's, let me just say the three things again, right? Everything, nothing, and all is one. Them three statements there, all mean the same thing, apparently. Now, I've only got this shit down conceptually and in theory, and like I say, because I've had some other evidence, what I've talked about, and some other evidence that I haven't talked about. It's only because I've had some evidence that I'm even going down this path out, because this path sounds so crackers from the outside. I mean, it sounds freaky to talk to myself, and I've spoken to a few family members and close friends about it, and I'm just like, looking at me like this. I can see it's just. I ask him, before I start, I've got something to tell you, some mad shit what I've learned this week, and I'll bro say to him, put your finger in your ear first, and be like this game, what's up, and then I'll tell him all this bullshit for hours and hours, right? And they'll go, yeah, I know what you mean, and I go, why have I got my finger in my ear? And I'll say to him, sorry, just don't go in one ear and out the way, and then that's just a waste of time, because it's going to go in one ear and then straight back out the same ear, because just don't it on with anyone. Like I say, I've got it down a little bit in concept and in theory, all this enlightenment, voodoo stuff, voodoo magic. Right, so what it is, this absolute infinite, and all this everything, nothing, and all this comes down, like I say, to these mystical kernels of the main religious traditions, right? At the centre of them all, there's a tiny little 0.1% nugget of truth, right? And it all says the same thing, and what it says is everything and nothing. That's what they all say. Now, this is why religions have got such a strong following, because there's something at the centre of them what's right, but most of the rest of it's a lot of fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is why it seems so weird, especially to us so-called atheists, what ain't got a religion, or perhaps I know what you like, your cat's got some kind of disease, so you start praying that week because you don't want your cat to die. Well done. So anyway, I ain't talking about like the proper religious people, what us normal people, what we call atheists, and you what prays just when you think your cat's gonna die. That I'm gonna include you lot as well, as non-religious stroke religious when you need it to be people. Right, so I'm going to tarnish all the same brush. So anyway, let's crack on to this thing. So like these religions, there is some. That's why they've got such a following, because there's something in the centre of them. What's got a small nugget of truth, and what it is, it's this thing that points to enlightenment, right? It points to everything, nothing, or all is one, or all these different words for it, samadhi and satori and what have you. But when you take the fibre meal, it's basically a quick route. Instead of like I say, meditating in a fucking monastery for 40 years, 15 hours a day, right? Instead of doing that, you have one blast on the pipe or up your nose, nostril, or whatever it is, and you can achieve the same thing, so we believe, right? But obviously all that's to be checked out, and that, I ain't ready for nothing like that. I wouldn't even dream of doing like that, because basically what happens is, right, if you ain't done all the homework, and all this non-dual studies, if you ain't studied all these big boy books, you ain't gonna know what's happening when you go and meet God. See, some people call it God. I won't call it God. I'd call it the absolute infinite, or absolute infinity, or I'd call it even infinite intelligence, or I'd call it the universe. That'd be my favourite word for it. The universe, the universal mind. That's the one for me. The universal mind, the universe, right? To keep it crystal clear, right? You go straight to that, to the whole, to the source, to the one, to everything, to nothing, whichever way you want to look at it, right? Whichever way you fucking groove in it. So if you go straight to that and you ain't done none of the work, This is the definition of a bad trip. Do you see it now? Right, so when you've had a little too many mushrooms or a little few too many LSD tabs, right, trips, so to speak, yeah. This is where people's bad trips come from, because they haven't done none of the spiritual work. So when they're bouncing up to God, so to speak, or whatever it is for them, when they're having their 5-MeO DMT trip, which is like, it's like all the drugs combined together in one, plus times 1,000. This 5-MeO, there's nothing like it. Apparently, it's supposed to be the thing. Right, so I don't know. Right, we'll see. But apparently, when you've had this DMT fucking it, right, apparently you go straight to your maker. Now, if you're going straight to God or whatever it is for you, for me, like I say, it's the universe, right? It's the universe and everything in it, every living creature and the tables and chairs and all the inanimate objects. Right? For me, that's the universe. All matter, all energy, fabric of space and time and everything. For me, that's the universe. Right? All the thoughts, all the feelings, all the emotions, all the psychologies. Right? For me, that's where I'll be going to. I won't be going to a dude with a beard. Anthropomorphic God. I won't be going to no dude like that with a beard. No. A guy who resides in the clouds. No. It ain't like that for me. For me, it's like I just said, it's more the universe and all the objects in it, all the matter, and all the energy, all the thoughts, all the feelings, all of the psychology, all of the philosophy, all everything, right? Basically everything with a capital E, right? So for me, that's where I'll be going. For you, it might be God, it might be Jesus, it might be you fucking dead and great nan. I don't know who it is. So basically, if you go and imagine this, yeah, imagine if you're super religious and you believe in God, a geezer and what lives in the clouds with a beard, yeah. Imagine you go up there and instead of Jesus or your God with the guy with the beard, it's some devil unicorn with 5 spiky unicorns what wants to sting you, scratch you and bite you and swallow you and spit acid on you and all sorts, yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, because if you've got some twisted psychology now, you're going on your DMT trip, straight up to infinite intelligence. Whatever's waiting for you up there is whatever's in your head. So if you watch horror films every day and you support the fucking German Nazi party and what have you, right? Then obviously you're going to find probably some horrors on your DMT trip. This is the definition of a bad trip, whether it's on mushrooms, psilocybin mushrooms, LSD, DMT, ayahuasca, whatever it is. This is the definition of a bad trip. You're going to you're augmenting reality in a more realistic way. Yeah, you're getting the truth, right? But you ain't ready for it because you've got all this crap in your head. Yeah, so whatever baggage you're taking with you on your trip, wherever you go, there you are, right? So to speak. But so that's the definition of a bad trip. That's why people have bad trips, because they ain't studied the Bhagavad Gita, the Rig Vedas, you know what I'm saying? They ain't studied all these mad ass books, yeah? No, they ain't studied it, right? So them just witness something like they've been watching like fucking Nightmare on Elm Street on reruns for fucking months and years, then getting Freddy Krueger when they fucking get on their DMT trip. You know what I'm saying? No, not me. I'm getting Michio Kaku, the fucking Japanese physicist, and that when I go on mine. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm getting fucking man's like fucking rain, and we're gonna go into it all, right? But I don't want to go up there, yeah, or down there, or into there, wherever it is we're going on this trip. And meet Freddy Krueger with his fucking knives on his hands, and I ain't got it like that, man. I want to go up there and meet my fucking physicist from Japan, Michio Kaku, and I want to meet man's like fucking Bear Grylls and that, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is, you know what I mean? I don't know, one of my muckers what's died, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I want to go and I want to do it properly. I don't know, bad trip, fucking end up in some fucking in some mental asylum because I've lost the plot because I've had DMT in the jungle, wherever it is. Ah, fuck that. So anyway, I'm going off topic a bit now. Yeah. So this part one, this part two, this long thing there, just for this beginners, fucking starting off with this YouTube and that, right? So listen, right. I'm going to cover this subject again and again and again and again because obviously I ain't got the full knowledge showdown on all this at the moment. But as time goes on, every couple of like 3 months, like my awareness goes up, like, or every 6 months, my awareness takes a leap up, like it doubles or something. I don't know, it's super weird, yeah. But we'll go into it on a more advanced level later on, obviously, I don't know, 6 months or something. I don't know, probably sooner than that. It's going to be a super critical subject to us. Going through this personal development channel, what we're doing, going on our hero's journey, man. We're going going in search of the Holy Grail. But let me tell you something about this Holy Grail. What we're searching for on this hero's journey. Yeah. It's like looking for a needle, right? It's like looking for a needle in a haystack, but there's no needle. But you've still got to look. See, this is the paradoxical dilemma that we've found ourselves in, right? We're looking for a needle in a haystack, but there is no needle, and we've still got to look. That's the job what we've got now. You see what I'm saying? Now, do you see what I'm saying about Yoda's 10 million and Jesus is 10,000 and we're level 12, 13, level 14 out of 10 fucking million. You see the mountain ahead of us now, yeah? Now, listen, if I watched this video here, right, a couple of years ago, I'd say, yo, this balding ginger's a fucking crackpot. Lock him up before he hurts someone. That's what I'd say. Yeah, that'll be under no illusions. That'll get it twisted, yeah. I'll be like, yo, this dude with all the tops, yeah. Get him on a section charge. Get him out. Get him off YouTube. For a start, ban him off YouTube and get him locked away because he's a nutcase. That's what I think. But listen up. You can, number one, you can stop being a lazy toad, yeah, and start doing some research. Start getting some empirical evidence from yourself. Go and do 20 minutes meditation every day for the rest of your life, not just for a couple of months. Every day for the rest of your life, and build it up to an hour. Go and try a 10-day meditation retreat where all we do for 10 days is meditate, no internet, no nothing. I ain't tried it. I've tried a few hours and that. It's wicked, to be honest. But you know, you gotta balance these things out, yeah. Go and try a 10-day retreat where all you do is meditate. You ain't got no TV or no phone or nothing for 10 days, no books. You can take a journal, you can write stuff down. I want to start writing stories and fucking biographies and that. Journal just for contemplating stuff what you've learned, stuff that what you contemplate and that in your meditation. Go and do that. You can lock yourself away in the woods fucking 10 days if you're back. Go on. I challenge you to. Pussies. Seriously. I challenge myself to. Pussy. See what I'm saying? It's some hard work. It ain't. It's easy, but it's hard. Do you know what I'm saying? Meditating's easy, but it's hard. Like it's hard because you got to carve out the time, and you might have to you might wake up in your hotel in Ibiza, music's pounding because all your crazy friends want to go in the hotel where the music's playing all day, yeah. So all your mates are going down the pool with some chicks, and you gotta sit and meditate first. Yeah, so it can be hard and it can be easy. So it's hard to slot it in situations like that, perhaps. But it's easy in a sense where all you gotta do is sit on your fucking idle arse and try not to go on a thought rampage. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, if you want to get anywhere with this personal development, psychology and whatever, yeah, emotional mastery, yeah, go and set up a 20-minute meditation for fuck's sake. Stop being an idiot, right? You might not get no results the first couple of weeks, right? go and do some mushrooms and then start doing your meditation. That's what I advise you. I'm going to set myself up for a little mushroom trip, I tell you. But see, this is the difference. If you're taking your mushrooms and if you have a whole load and you've got a bad psychology, full of neurosis, yeah, you're obviously going to have a bad trip, ain't it? Like say if you just had a breakup or you just had an argument with your friend and you're all angry and that, and then you have a mushroom trip, you're gonna have a fucking bad trip, ain't it? It's similar to that. So just keep that in mind, yeah. I'm saying I'm gonna do an acid trip, do you? If your best friends fucking just died the day before, it'd be fucking very clever, would it? Right? So careful what you're doing, people, with all this nuanced work we're doing over here. But like I say, yeah, if I'd have watched this video myself, I think this fucking dude, his sunglasses on every week, he's fucking lost the plot. That's what I'd say. And that's what you're probably all saying then. Right? And if you've watched the video and you ain't got a clue what I'm talking about, you just like my wrinkly forehead and my sunglasses and that, so be it. I'll do it with some YouTubers as well. And might learn some little bits and bobs here anyway. Anyway, listen. Like, subscribe, man. Comment on it. I want to put some comments in this mad shit because we're going to come up for round 2 with this shit. Yeah? I'm going to build round 2 out of all the comments and that in the fucking comment section. Right? Share it about on your post it on your page. Press like if you like. Press don't like if you don't like. No difference to me, really. It's not going to affect the universe, really, is it? Really. So, anyway, until the next time, peace.